Hello, Dave.
Hello.
I know you're tired, long week of teaching, softball practice. We are Becky Hen and Davica Hen. We are mother-daughter co-consultants for Scentsy. Something I want to show real quick is I'm not going to talk about managing your club because there's so many wonderful videos out there on how to manage your club. I'm not going to go into that. But one thing I do is I keep my club of things. This little mark here means no longer available, discontinued. Now I do have a couple that came in my club that I thought I put in for next time, and I forgot that they changed because it used to be like 8 to 10 days before you couldn't change your club.
Oh.
And so that's these four right here. These are my four boo-boos. But so what is Scentsy Club? Always get my bar. So if you put this in your club and they quit making it, they will make that even if you're the only person with that wax in your club. They do not have always get my pods or car bars or anything like that. So
this is only for wax.
It's only for wax. So you can get other stuff in the club.
Okay.
But the always make your bar only applies to the wax. So one of the reasons why you might want to add something to a club is during the holiday they have holiday bricks. And a lot of times it's too much to commit to. I mean, no.
That's a big one.
Like, I knew we'd like this. I actually went through 2. But if you're not sure you want to commit to a big brick or get all of them, you can put it in your club, and this is what they send you.
The normal size.
The normal size bar.
Yep.
So that is one reason why you might put something in your club. Same thing with here. I wasn't a huge fan of caramel chestnut, but so many people raved about it, I thought, well, just in case. So I put that in my club also. And this is a bar you get. Another reason why you might want to have something in your club is, let's say they come out with a trio of scents, and you do not like 2 of the scents. You can add one of the trio to your club because you might like that until you get a few bars and you realize either you like it or you don't. Mm-hmm. But you don't have to get the whole trio if it's being offered, if it's a limited time scent. Another thing is when they do a catalog, discontinue in your spring and your winter catalog, like this year's
the transition
fall and winter catalog, Bright Cider Life. It's one that I really, really like. And I put it in my club, in my annual club. There's 3 types: monthly, bi-monthly, and annual, 4 times a year. Worst case scenario, I get 2 extra bars, and if it is in the catalog when we see it in the fall, I'll take it out of the club. But in case they don't bring it back, I've got it. So because it's one
saved.
because it's one that I really, really like. Another reason why you might want to put something in your club, and I'm going to go through all of these scents too since we've got this here, was last year they had Dumbo, and a lot of people were raving about this. I tried it. I wasn't really big on it, but I thought, I don't want to take the chance. So I put it in my club.
Yeah.
I waited a year. I warmed it this spring, and I absolutely love it. So I'm so glad I put this in my club. Another one I was on the fence about was Woodland Suede. I warmed 2 cubes, and I had to take it out. I didn't like it. A lot of people raved about it, so I put it in my club thinking I'm going to try it again. Yeah. I tried it again. I do not like it. I'm going to remove this one from my club, but this one is in.
So now also to keep in mind with your club, if you take something out, you can't put it back in, correct?
You cannot put it back in. Yeah. Now, if they come out with this again in the fall and winter, I'm going to take it out of my club because it's in the regular catalog.
Yeah.
And then in the spring, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put it back into my club just for safekeeping. Mm-hmm. And also, if they have a limited time offer, this was part of limited time offer since the season. And I can't remember, I think this one might have sold out, but a lot of people wanted this scent, but the set was sold out. So I put it in your club, and then you get it. And in this case, we did a monthly club to get 6 bars to get kind of a stack of them, and then we put them in our annual club. And sometimes, which I'll talk about, this one here, Black Forest Pine, I'd put in my club, And I went through my stash, my backup stash, and my backup to my backup stash, and realized I've got more bars than I need of that. So I pulled it out.
Really actually
I
need.
pulled it out of my club, and it's not that unique of a scent that's like, oh, they'll never make something like that again.
Yeah.
They have lots of pine. Another reason why you might want to put something in your club, this one here. I really like this one. I don't know if I want it forever, but I wanted to get a few bars stocked up. So I put it in my club.
Yeah.
See how it ages. It might age. Some scents don't age well, like Mocha Doodle and Hug in a Mug.
Yeah, those are like, you need to warm them
Yeah, you want fresh
then and there.
scents. Another reason why you might put something in your club is every transitional catalog, you get a list of what's being discontinued, meaning they're pulling it from the catalog and they're not going to offer it. This was one of them, Almond Croissant. I knew it was being discontinued. I really liked it, so I put it in my club. So now I always get some of these scents are in my bi-monthly and annual clubs, and some are only one or the other. Another reason why you might put something in your club is a Bring Back My Bar came out, and you absolutely love it, and there's nothing else like Pie Cupcake I loved. I put this in my club. I had to have it. So that's one other reason why you might want to put something in your club. Another thing I do is when I get something, I look at it and I think, is it really unique? Blue Coconut Beach. I've got 2 of these. Is it really unique? When I first smelled this, it smells fresh, coconutty. I thought, well, gosh, this reminds me of something.
Yum.
So then I pulled out ones I thought it reminded me of. Mountain Sunset. When you sniff it compared.
This reminds me of Luna a little bit.
Okay, I didn't get that. It smells nothing like this. And I thought of Bonfire Beach.
That smells really good.
Yeah, no, it didn't smell anything like Bonfire Beach. I thought of Kukui and Coconut.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
And so it reminds me of these scents enough that I don't think it's that unique that I need to club it, because I think I can get near that. Enough
like you can make the similar scent.
Yeah, where Cutie by Cupcake is pretty different because it's a Fruit Loopy type scent. They don't have anything else like that. So when you add something to your club, and another one, Wildflower Cotton. Oh, this one I wanted you to smell. You've not smelled this. Wildflower Cotton. A lot of people said it smelled like last Father's Day Sandalwood Tangerine. I sniffed them both.
Oh.
They both have different scent notes, but they both smell identical.
They smell the same.
They smell identical. So maybe, I know like with Bath.
That's so funny because this, like when I think of like Wildflower Cotton, I think of like fresh linen.
Yeah.
With like maybe a lilac scent.
And when we go through the scents, I'll read the scent description. This here.
That's funny.
And these two have 2 completely different scent notes, but they're darn near identical. So sometimes like Bath and Body Works, they'll release a winter scent in the summer, give it a different name, a different color.
Yeah.
So another thing you want to
Interesting.
So keep that in mind, that when you're adding stuff to your club, is there anything like it? Is there something close like it that you have access to? And so that is why you might want to have a club. The other thing with having a club, and again, I'm not going to go into managing, is you get 10% off once you reach $30. You get 1/2 off item once you reach $60. And Davey normally gets washer whiffs.
Yep.
I've gotten lotion. This time I got a big brick there. Sometimes you don't want to spend a lot of money. Get a light bulb. It's $1, 50% off.
Right.
And sometimes we get filters for the air purifier, so there's that option, or whiff boxes. I've gotten several whiff boxes, and sometimes maybe you want a whiff box and there's a few scents that you like. Do a monthly thing, get your whiff box, and then you can cancel your monthly next time. Mm-hmm. So let's go through some of these. Maraschino sugar cookie. This one is cookie dough maraschino glaze with vanilla. I have this in my club. I have a substantial pile. It aged well. That was another thing I tested after a year. It aged well. So I don't know how much longer I'll have that in, or if I'll always have it in. chestnuts and caramel is caramel and chestnuts. I'm kind of on the fence about this one. I've got enough of those. I think I'm okay with pulling that. Pink berry fluff. This one here, marshmallow, vanilla bean, swirl. And pink berry. It's very soft, perfumey. I put it in my club because it was part of the trio and I didn't want the trio, and I really don't like it. So I'm pulling that one out. I only got one bar to try, and a lot of times I will get the bundle.
Smells like a lotion.
But if it's part of a trio, you can't bundle it. So I'll do that. Starburst Sky. Now this is another one that I wanted to do a lot of comparison. This one is whipped vanilla, coconut, amber blossom. And when you smell it, when we warmed it, we got cedar, just like vanilla blackberry.
And I can smell cedar in this right now.
Yep, and vanilla blackberry has cedar, definite cedar in there. This one's stronger, but it's not in the scent notes. Same thing with We're All Mad Here.
I get the blossom in this too.
Yeah, that one smells like a sugared cedar. I call it sugared cedar. Where this one is dark berries and vanilla. No hint of cedar, but you can smell it. And this one here, We're All Mad Here, has tart berries. Here you go.
Thanks.
Some sugar, strawberry fizz. I smell cedar in that too, but it's like a berry cedar.
Nope.
So that...
I don't smell that. No, not so much.
So I've gotten a few of those, but so I liked Starburst Sky. I'm going to try it a little bit. I'm going to turn on the light here. We are starting to get dark.
Dark. Oh, do you want me to flip this over?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we talk about
that
that.
we've done it. Yep.
Wildflower cotton, and this is weird. Linen, lemon, sun-kissed, vanilla bean buttercream. I don't get any of that. It smells just like sandalwood tangerine, which is white cedar and sandalwood. This here is violet spun sugar, part of the Easter collection with tart berries and violet water and spun sugar. I just got one. I'm going to probably take it on my club. There's nothing in there that's screaming, oh, this is unique, I gotta have it.
Smells like grapefruit.
There's one of them that smells like grapefruit that I'm not getting. Blue Coconut Beach. This one here is Coconut Blue Sky Whipped Vanilla. And this is the one that I smelt. Bonfire Beach, which is toasted marshmallow, flint, sandalwood, sea air. But this one here, it smells good. It also reminds me of some of the island days that we got last summer.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice. I'll enjoy it, but it's nothing that I've got
This
it.
is good, though. I
Yeah,
like that.
I'll enjoy warming it, but it's nothing I'm going to want to keep. Woodland Suede. This is one that was really popular. I put it in my club. I'm pulling it out. It's got red oak, smoky cedar, suede, musk, winter lemon. Now, winter lemon is very similar to my nose of bergamot. And it smells like a guy, a clean guy that you want to go for a walk in the woods with, but nothing that I really want to warm.
I smell the musk.
Yeah. And I get the winter lemon.
I kind of get like a fresh masculine scent.
Yeah, that's what I get. And I'm really not...
Like somebody who just like shaved.
Yeah.
A guy who just shaved, you know?
And you're walking next to him in the woods. Yeah. It smells good, but it's nothing that I want in my club. Dumbo, I put in my club last year. This is sweet clementine, peach, mango, and vanilla bean. It wasn't a real thrilling one for me last year, but this is aged so well and is really performing well. Another one.
Nice and soft.
Last June, I had COVID, and when we warmed
Oh, yeah.
lemon chiffon, all I could get was French fries.
Yeah.
For months, so I took it out of my club. Guess what? I warmed it today. It was phenomenal.
Oh, funny.
I have lots of bars, but I took it out of my club. So another thing, if you're not sure, just wait. There's no reason for me to take it out. I would have gotten, 1 or 2 bars before I would have made that decision. Not a very big deal. Black Forest Pine, this one here, balsam, pepper tangerine, smoked vanilla. It's very good, but it's not so unique that if they don't come out with it, I'll be devastated. I think I have 20 bars because they had it in the flash
Yeah,
sale.
you stocked up.
I had bought a bunch because I loved it, but then
This
they
is
had
a good
it.
pine scent though.
They had it in the flash sale, so I stocked up on that, which I did on a few of these scents. So when you stock up on it, instead of having 4 in the club, you might drop it down to 1. You can always go down in your club, you cannot go up. So if you've got 4 bars and you got a lot and you need to go down, that's fine. If you want to get more,
You're SOL.
SOL. Yeah. And then Autumn Maple Blaze. This was one that has apple, pumpkin, maple, cinnamon, and oak. And I had this one years ago. I burnt out on it. I put it in my club, and I'm pulling it out because it's still not really doing it for me.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's good. It
You
is.
get the apple and pumpkin and maple and cinnamon.
Yeah, it's good. I've got a few bars. I've
But
got
wrong season. That's what I think too.
okay, and when
That would be good in the.
when this
in the
was
fall.
out in the fall. Well, I haven't deleted it, so maybe I'll keep it in.
Okay.
Which one did
Yeah, I think that's good, but I think sometimes you smell scents in the wrong seasons and it smells off. You're like, I don't like that. But then when you go to smell it in like November, I think that'd be fine.
There was threats of this one because we saw it in the flash sale last year, but it came
Threats?
back. Whenever you see something in flash sale, that's not a good sign because they get rid of it.
Oh.
So when there's threats of that in the flash sale, a lot of people
okay.
got nervous, but it came back. Silver Bells, pear, caramel, candy cane, vanilla sugar. That is my January scent. I put it in my club again just to safeguard it. It's a safeguard scent that in case it gets pulled, like they did with almond croissant,
Minty.
I will always get that one.
Smell mint on the bottom.
Yeah,
There you go.
great January scent.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Christmas. This was part of, and look at this one. This is the first one I got
Whoa.
in this because all of them have the scent of the season.
Yeah, that's an
pictures.
oldie.
I can't see the pour date on there. Oh no,
It's a
but
trick.
orange peels, cloves, fir, and cinnamon. Not my particular combination, but it's very retro. I like it, and when it came back, I put it in my club because the first time I did not put it in my club. It smells good in December. It doesn't smell good right now in spring. Saint Nickerdoodle. This one here I think is a fantastic fall scent.
Oh, that's a good one.
Spiced apples, powdered sugar. And this one here was part of Scentsy Season, which had clove and cinnamon, cozy fireplace, and blue Christmas. And this one I really like. So I put that in my club because I was able to. Sometimes you'll get a flash sale bundle that has great scents, like Stroopwafel Delight, but they don't bring it back.
I know, I'm so mad with that. And the sweet cream spice.
Yeah,
Salty.
those
salty about that.
are salty, just a little bit salty, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go into this pile here. Oats and honey. This is one that I absolutely love. Toasted oats, maple, vanilla cream, and honey. And this is one that I warm every month. I have this both in my bi-monthly and annual. And it also, I stocked up on it during
It's a
flash
good,
sale.
like, kind of buttery
Yeah.
scent.
And it really accents certain scents when you're warming it in a good way. Almond
Accentuates it.
croissant, cinnamon sugar croissant, almond.
Now, wasn't there another one that was super similar to this? Or no?
There probably was. No, this is very almondy. But
I warm this in my classroom a lot.
But I've used this in different mixtures, and it's just very, very good. And I'm going to go through these quick. Vanilla cream, French vanilla ice cream. I can't remember if there's coconut in this or not. And this one here, I wanted to show this. Look at this. I got 2 different packages the same time I ordered them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And so this one here, a lot of people say it's just like Simply Vanilla.
That's the one.
And so
That's the one I was thinking of.
And I warmed this the other day, And I thought, what do I have going the next day? It was really, really, really good. And this one,
Really, really.
and some of these I'll warm when I've got other scents that accentuates it. Or if I'm baking something, when Mr. Hen is making beer, don't put in a bakery scent. It doesn't go good. I've learned that one. Vanilla bourbon. This was a Father's Day, part of Father's Day. This here reminds me of a fall vanilla. It's bourbon, nutmeg, and vanilla. Very fall vanilla. Where this vanilla.
Oh, this is like rich and creamy.
Yeah. Where this one here is your basic vanilla. This one here is kind of a summer vanilla. Doesn't smell right in certain seasons. Vanilla bourbon smells right in the fall. And I'll often, if I want
This
to.
smells really good.
Yeah, I stocked up on that one. So that is vanilla bourbon, vanilla cream. We talked about that one. Bright Cider Life. This one here is one of my absolute favorites. Cider, pumpkin, and red apple. And I get caramel. There's no note of caramel, but when I warm it, I get caramel. I have the soap. When I use the soap, it smells like caramel. And so with that one, I might warm something that has caramel in it because it
Smells
just
like fall.
accentuates it. Cedar cider has apple, cinnamon, vanilla beans, and cedar. And that's one of my favorite fall scents. Also, that one in Bright Cider Life.
That's a good cedar.
Yeah, it's very sweet and delicious. Around the campfire, this is a sweet and smoky. Sometimes you get a scent, it's just like smoke. This is very sweet. And I've mixed this with a variety of scents. And I really like that one a lot. And they had that in one, and then they came back with it, and then it was pulled, and I didn't want to take a chance. If it comes out this fall, I'll take it out of my club. Not a big deal.
Yeah, like a sweet smoldering
Yeah, very, very sweet.
fire.
And so that one's just delicious. Scary Good. This was one that was scent of the month. I can't remember if it was 2 years ago. Last year's was Gimme Candy. Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And Scary Good is pumpkin, cinnamon, butterscotch, and vanilla. And you really get some of the butterscotch and vanilla. I'm not going to go through the scent notes, but that one is in my club because it's just delicious. And I do have a little stockpile. And some you'll find, like Cotton Candy Cookie. Davy has this in her club.
So I will say, I've got a bar that's from last year that I brought to school.
Yeah.
And it's actually like super strong.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
So I think it just needed a cure.
So
Because now I've, like, when I put them in my shelf or whatever, I put the oldest ones in the back and the newest ones in the front. So I pulled a bar from the back that I knew had been sitting longer.
I think some of them have a magic cure date too, where if you cure it for a year, it's really good. If you cure it for 2, it starts to go down. I have some scents that lasted 10 years and some that 2, like, what was it? Something meringue, and it didn't hold good. Gimme Candy. This was
Love that one.
This one was from September, scent of the month last year. This sugar caramelized honey and buttercream. This is just delicious. Candy corn on steroids.
Yeah. It's delicious.
It's delicious, Ivy.
I think I have a stock of this at school.
Yep, because we had gotten the scent of the month and we weren't too keen to want to share it.
Nope.
Caramel apple craze, and this was caramel apples, red apples, and vanilla, and you can definitely smell the red apple, caramel red apple, compared to a green apple. That's very nummy.
Caramel. Apple. Yum.
I don't know if we went through this pile. Vanilla Waves.
so.
This one here is a very it's
That's like a beachy,
summery caramel
like soft
scent, and that blends good with certain summer scents. I had that in one warmer and stargazing.
Oh, gosh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, okay.
I had that in one warmer, stargazing in another, and
Which one did you mix when we went to our place in Duluth?
Vanilla Waves and cocoa lime.
Oh, that was it.
And I've also done Vanilla Waves with Bonfire Beach.
Yes, that was it. That's a good
And
combo.
that went really good. Salted caramel toffee. This was in a brick several years ago. And I really like this. It came back. I've got that in my club. I've also got old bars of that with the seasonal decoration on it.
Yum.
Graham Cracker Crunch. This one is so good. It's got peanut butter, graham
So
cracker.
good. People walk into my room when I'm warming that, and they're like, "Where's the food? Where's the yummy, delicious treats?"
If you make like a banana cream pie with the graham cracker crust, that's the graham cracker crust that you smell.
So good.
Cutie pie cupcake. This one, you know, the other one I love is clementine cupcake, but cutie pie cupcake. This one here, you know, to me, it smells like Fruit Loops. And I'm really quite fond of that.
Yeah, I get more of an orangey though.
Orangey?
Yeah.
It's very, very good. Angel Experiment has blackberry vanilla cream and sugar cream. And this one here reminded me a lot of
A softened version of
cotton candy cookie, but with berries.
Yes.
And so I got that.
Yeah, like a sweeter.
Yeah, you can definitely
Sweet,
get
sugary.
the blackberry,
Yeah.
vanilla cream, sugar cane, or I would say even blackberry cotton candy. I can smell in that.
Yep.
So that smells
That's
very
good too.
And Berry of Paradise, strawberry, vanilla bean, and bird of paradise, which is kind of like a gardenia honeysuckle type scent. You can't get that in here. This smells like strawberry milk or a strawberry ice cream, and I get that specifically to blend in different warmers. Trick I got from Robin H. Neapolitan. So I'll take vanilla bean buttercream in one warmer, Hug and a Mug in another, and Berry Paradise in another.
What's the other? Napoleon. Oh, that's what I was thinking of.
Napoleon. Neapolitan. And I've gotten strawberry taffy, strawberry swirl, strawberry rose.
Yes, to try and mix.
And this one here, blueberry cheesecake. This was my 50% off, so that was $12.
A big Coda.
I love their strawberry or blueberry cheesecake. It smells really good. Now, some people say you can get the sour milk scent. I've had that happen, but it depends on what I got in the other warmers.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nope, I smell blueberry.
Cheesecake, and I have that in my car.
Oh.
So
I could go for cheesecake right about now.
With graham cracker crust.
Cheesecake.
So when you get the brick, and I notice this one here has got a crack in it, a BB. But this is a good deal for $12 when you get the big. And in the club, they have certain bricks that are available.
Because then, like, what you do is you take it and you cut this cube into whatever, 4 or something, or 2 even. So you get a lot out of this.
And 2, I'll get like vanilla bean buttercream I got in the brick, sugar cookies. So when I'm making thank yous, I use those because I've got an abundance of that. Mm-hmm. So this is our Scentsy Club.
You talking about that one?
Annually. This one here was just for comparison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I've got these ones in bars, but it just seemed easier to grab the. So just some ideas to think about when you're building a club. And again, if you want to manage your club, there are so many wonderful videos out there of people who talk about how to manage their club, why they put something in, why they take it out, when they do so. This is just kind of a brief.
All the things.
Yeah, because I had 8 reasons of why I might put something in my club in this particular order, and a lot of these have already been deleted from my club. For next year.
For next year.
Or not next year.
Next time.
For next time, in 4 months.
So, in 4 months.
Thanks, Dave.
Yes, thank you.